this interview. Tammy, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
Don't hate me. I don't hate tears, okay? That's not the case.
No, I mean, you were such a comic relief earlier on in the season, and then all of a sudden, you hated tears. Why did that make you so uncomfortable?
I think I don't deal with the emotions the same way as these girls do. I'm not saying that it's bad to cry, you know, but I think the way that she was dealing with her emotions sometimes I didn't agree with. And some people eat a lot when they get upset. Okay, and that's not okay either, you know.
You said you called it a red flag, being overly emotional like that.
No.
Do you feel like maybe like you just weren't used to seeing other people process their romantic feelings in front of you?
It was a lot to deal with. Again, like everyone can attest to this. It was an entire day, and it sucks. Like all of our energy feeds off each other, and it sucks to see someone that way. You know, she was clearly struggling that day, and whether you guys want to believe it or not, I did. Like I saw her as a human at that point, and I wanted to see if she was okay.
Okay. Then what about Mykenna? I feel like you have a better chance of becoming friendlier with Kelsey than you do Mykenna. Mykenna seems like today the women's hall did not establish any sort of conclusion between you two.
We're very dominant personalities. We're very too extra, like of the spectrum personalities.
I really feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. Hope you watch this over and see who you really are, honey. I'm not the villain of the season, honey. That's not what I'm even concerned about.
We're not going to agree with things. People don't see that we did agree on some things, you know? But that's the beauty of like knowing all these different people and personalities is that we're not going to agree.
No, I mean, in the Bachelor mansion, you're going to get almost all big personalities because they casted us for TV.
Right.
And then you're naturally not going to get along with some people. You two,
it makes us tick for sure.
You two, though, if you are placed together in Bachelor in Paradise, how do you feel like it'll continue on?
I don't think ill of Mykenna at all. Like, let's just move past it and move on, you know? We're both here to find love, and that's really it. If we're on the same beach, then hey, Mykenna, see you at the bar. Let's do shots, okay?
A lot of enemies that were enemies on The Bachelor end up friends in Bachelor in Paradise.
That's the crazy thing, is because we're not competing for the same goal here, and it is a competitive situation. So
yeah. All right, let's move on from your drama, because you were more than your drama.
Thank you.
You were.
I'm not a mean
And I was very hard on you the past couple of weeks, but like
I know,
everybody,
you were
I
so
know,
mean to me.
I couldn't
I'm
help
like, Ashley, I swear I'm not that mean.
No, I know you're not. I know you're not that mean, because you did have great moments earlier in the season. What's a moment that happened off screen that you wish that people saw from you or anyone else?
We actually do like each other, guys, okay? Surprisingly. We really love each other a lot, and I think a lot of us support each other, and you guys don't see it because, again, we're just really dominant personalities that butt heads, but that's the beauty of friendship, is that we're not going to always get along.
So did you get along with Sydney? Because I know you and Sydney had beef as well.
Yeah. Me and Sydney actually relate more than we hate each other.
Really? Because you got up. You remember that conversation? You got up and in her face, and we were all like,
because, like, I'm not going to let someone talk down to me no matter what. Even if it was like my best friend, I'm like, don't talk to me that way. You know, but I love that girl. She's strong. I mean, she's beautiful. And yeah.
You mentioned bullying. You know, you were one of the girls that spoke about bullying when Rachel brought it up. And I can't imagine what you probably went through those past couple weeks.
It was really rough. Yeah, I am a very strong person, but it was a lot. I mean, I was getting 200 hate comments a minute, and like, it's hard to not look at it. And when people are coming at you for things that I can't control, like my looks and my race, like that really hurt. Because I knew as a child, like I've struggled with that, like wanting to be this all-American girl, and I could never be, you know? And for someone, I remember in school people would say like, shut up, you're Asian. Like Asian was supposed to be an insult, and now that people are saying that in my adult life, it really hurt.
So crazy.
I know. And so the things like, we would never say that to each other.
No, I think that the lesson that so many people need to learn out there on social media is that if you wouldn't say it to the person, if they were standing next to you, you cannot say it online. It's pretty much the same thing.
Absolutely. And they honestly, I'm sorry, but they don't get an opinion because we know what the situation was, but they have no idea.
And that's another thing I feel like they do need to realize. Sometimes they think that the only thing that happens is the hour and 20 minutes that you see on the show, and that's maybe 5%, not even 5% when you do the math.
Right, absolutely. And again, drama makes great TV. We all got along, like, but how boring would it be if we all got along and sang Kumbaya?
Yeah. Peter said that he thought maybe a little bit differently of you after seeing you behave on TV. He thought that maybe he wouldn't keep you along as far as he did if he had saw how you were with the girls and the emotional shaming. How do you respond to that?
I think, again, he's just seeing what the world is seeing. And we've had conversations that weren't shown before of like why I brought up that concern to him. And if he really couldn't see that and he thought I was coming from a malicious place, then he really didn't get to know me at all. Because I can tell you, you can ask any of these girls, I'm not a malicious person.